Hey Zeus, what's up? How you doing, bud? Got a lot of stuff going on at the house, so decided to do the live down here again. What's going on, Judy? How you doing? I'm enjoying this cooler weather. I can get more done when it's cooler. Well, when it's not so humid. It's humid, man. I can't even hardly breathe. Oh, I'm doing all right. I'm doing fine. I'm working on the house over the weekend. What are you doing too, Judy? You enjoying this cooler weather? But if I didn't smoke so much, or didn't smoke at all, I wouldn't. I'd be having less problems. But anyway, Judy, you're not enjoying it. Next, Hellfire, how you doing, bud? Yeah, it's bad, and when you have a bad lung, anyway, this makes it all that worse. I've been to the ER 4 times over passing out and stuff over this humidity, not breathing. But I'm going to tell you guys, next Sunday we'll be taking a tour of the Missouri State Penitentiary. I'm going to film it this time. Hey Jim, how you doing? But me and Mindy's going to film it and put it on video. It might end up being a couple videos. I don't know yet. Depends on how much footage we got. I don't like extremely long videos. Those ones for an hour, I don't like those too much. 30, 40 minutes and I'm all right. Oh, I'm doing all right, Jim. Gas jumped from 349 to 389 here. Oh, just in a little bit. It was crazy. I mean, we went down there. Hey, Mark. How you doing yourself, you scallywag? But we went down to Casey's one day, or just yesterday, and it was 349. 5 minutes later, it was 389. It changed that fast. Oh yeah, I am too, man. Cooler weather usually means less humidity. So, hey, we got 5 in here and 1 like. Hit those likes, everybody. Do me a favor, or do us all a favor anyway. Tammy, how's it doing? You slept a day away. Oh, Nate's out again, man. He don't stop, man. That dude. You gotta tie him down to the bed or something, Mark. Hitman, what's up? Another ex-con from Missouri. We're all over the place. What's up with you, bud? Oh, come on, Tammy. Chilling like a villain. Yeah, that's right, Judy. Yeah, I agree. Anything after that, man, it's just I don't know. If you gotta make an hour-long video, just make it 2 parts. This way, I see it. And Tammy says, "Well, LOL." She's probably way younger than we are, Judy. Yeah, but Mark, you lost your marbles again. Well, I worked some on the house. Supposed to have done some more tonight, but he never come back. So we'll probably do it tomorrow. You're the oldest. Okay, I'll give you that. I did 2 bags of marbles. But you lost them both, Mark. Yeah, I have. I have hit, man. I've been hearing a lot of it, and I've been hearing it from people that's in there, as well as others, and of course the news and stuff. South Central Correctional Center is on fire. I mean, not literally on fire. Ban people from licking. Yeah, they are crazy. They're understaffed. So they're hiring people straight out of school, and old men. Nothing against old men. But what are they going to do when something kicks off? They ain't going to do nothing. Yep. KC cats, yep. That's right. That's absolutely right. It's all bad, especially in 5 and 6 house. I got up and walked because, yeah, they're crazy. They're hiring kids and elderly people to work in the institution, putting everybody's lives in danger. The heck is wrong with them, man? They've lost their minds. Yeah, I already know, Tammy. I know somebody back in '87 that hired some people to take out her husband. I was in prison with them. I was actually in jail with one of them because they brought one of them down to the county jail, change of venue. But then I met the other one in Missouri State Penitentiary. Sad thing is, I knew the one that met in MSP. Yeah, it's exactly right, Mark. And they're understaffed. They got guards working 16 hours, sometimes more. And they're young. I mean, like fresh out of high school. Or they can't even hardly walk. The guards ain't doing nothing. I even had a guard tell me that. He said I'm babysitting the new people coming to prison, working in the prison, more than I am the prisoners. Yeah, it does stay entertaining. It's just when you think it's about to quiet down, it kicks off again. Charleston and Licking. Charleston down there by the Boot Hill. If you yeah, they do. Oh man, that's bad. That is bad, Tammy. It's got that big F mixed in with it and everything else. Tammy, you stay away from that stuff, and anybody that you know, tell them to stay away from it. I'm not saying you're doing it. I'm just saying stay away from it. We used to say wacky tobacco. Now we're listening. Exactly, Mark. The young guys going in want to try to impress their superiors and stuff, and it's getting messed up. They was on lockdown here a while back because, and one of them was because of a young guard. Zeus. I did, Zeus. That's funny you should say that. Good, Tammy. That's funny you should say that, Zeus. There was a couple times in there I was just like, man, I'm not getting out. Heck with it. I got some scores to settle anyway with some of those SOs. Chamoskis, as Chad calls them. I did think that a couple times. That's just wild that you asked that. That's something I've never said before. I've always kind of kept that to myself because that has crossed my mind a couple times. What the heck is my boss coming down here? Well, one of the guys I work with is coming down here. I'm gonna ask him. We gonna finish up tomorrow or what? Hey, Genghis, how you doing, bud? You guys know who Genghis is? I'm pretty sure. But if you don't, go check him out. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about, Hitman. Exactly. Well, he just took off again. He could have came over and said something. Fucking. Go ahead. You see what I'm dealing with? The people I work with don't even acknowledge me. It might be because he knows I'm doing it live. Yeah, don't let yourself down. You get knocked down, you get brought back up. You don't give up. But like Zeus was talking about, there was a couple times, man. I mean, I just didn't think I could take it anymore. And I feel like that out here too, Hitman. You know, I feel like I'm always afraid of letting myself down, others down, and so I just keep going. And sometimes I get a few hours of sleep at night, you know. But it seems like there's so much to do, you know. Oh no, you got to put it up so he can't get to it. That's what you need to do. Walk out there and meet him with a pew pew. Try to put it where he can't get to it, Tammy. Try to put it where he can't get to it. You know, I just could have swore that was you, Mark. Walked in the store. You down here in Wheatland, Mark?
Had anything for you to do the hand, get some stuff in my car. You get it all? All right. I'll see you later.
Right, Mark. Exactly. Exactly. But you know, when I'm learning something, how to do something, good, Tammy. Exactly. But when I'm learning how to do something, I learn better if somebody shows me than telling me. Exactly. Uh, Gangers does that. VPS does that. I wonder where Adam's at. I was hoping Adam would show up. I think they close at 8.
No, it says 9 on the door.
Oh, does it?
On Fridays, on Saturdays. It says 9, so it's good.
That's right, get your back and chase them off. Hey, you ever wonder why they play softball, let people play softball in prison? All them bats. It's crazy. The same here, Mark. That happened to me when I first got to MSP. I should have stayed down. Good, Tammy. Tammy is on her way home from a visit with Gary. Am I missing something here? Yeah. I've seen that before too. You know, a lot of people, I can't speak for other prisons, other states, but they'll see on the news about somebody getting, to use the news word, brutally stabbed in prison. I didn't see it with a baseball bat. Dang. I've seen two guys take bats to a person before, but that was just beaten. But oh, Caroline, all right. But they'll see on the news, somebody's stabbed in prison, poked up in prison, and they think, oh, that guy was a monster. This guy could have been just defending himself, which is what is the case most of the time. I've seen people use mop wringers on people, all kinds of stuff. I know exactly what you mean, Tammy. Trust me. Cops ain't gonna listen to you. From Nashville. Yeah, Carolyn. I need to write Gary. I want to write him. Yeah, mop wringers. They used to have these metal ones, like when I first got there. You know, the old metal ones with the handle. Now they just got the plastic ones that you just put the mop in and kind of twist it. But I seen that mop. Oh man, I can show you the exact place where that happened too, and I might film it come Sunday when we go there. I might tell. The last time I went there, we just took a few pictures, man. But all these memories come back, things I'd forgotten. Yeah, the old ones with the old handles. I do not blame them for taking those things out and getting those little plastic ones. Them mop wringers do some damage. But bats do too. Hey Sean, how you doing? Hey, did you get that link I sent? It just brings up memories, you know. It's no big deal, Mark. I can do it. But the last time I was there, it did bring up things that I'd forgotten about. But some people asked me if I would film it, and Mindy wants to film it. And hey, Travis, how you doing? I'm doing all right. Glad the hot summer's over with. I don't know about where you're at, but here in Missouri, we was cooking there for a while. I mean, it was. We broke a record. One Monday, it got like 120. You're in Ohio. Should be a little cool there, shouldn't it? Isn't it? I mean, if it's cool in Missouri, it should be kind of cool up there in Ohio. I think you're a little bit north of us and east. Oh, you had a cool summer? Man. When it was like 120 here, I would have gave my right leg for a cool summer. That's no joke. Yes, I have heard of them. I haven't heard much about them from them, uh, Tammy, but I have heard of them. I think Mark sent me a song by them. We had, I think, 80 something today, so that wasn't too bad compared to what we've been having. No, yeah, I sent you a link on so you can get started. So you could do it too, Sean. It would be an affiliate thing, but go ahead and click on it. Well, after Sunday, I'm taking you back. Hey, Bill. Yeah, I have. See, Bill, he's in Missouri too. It's been nice last few days, but there for a couple of weeks, it was over 100 every day, and people in Missouri was perishing. Even those in good health. Oh, it's your favorite group? I'll check them out. I think Mark sent me a song by New Breed. It was pretty good. Yeah, next Sunday, Bill. Oh, yeah. Right. That's what I'm doing, Sean. Yeah, it was hot. MSP didn't have no AC, Zeus, nothing like that. Kind of like Mark was talking about Menard, you just sit there in the summertime and even with the fan on, you sweat pouring off of you. Just, it's just miserable. Um, and then in the wintertime, if you're on the bottom walk, your toe a lot of times would freeze over, have a thin layer of ice in the morning over it. And then, of course, those giant roaches. That's what gave me PTSD, is them damn roaches. Yeah, I've used tobacco, chewing tobacco in prison to get off of cigarettes. But then I went right back to smoking again. I remember one time getting out of the hole. I was down there a couple months. I just quit smoking, and I came out, and everybody was trying to give me a cigarette. Yeah, Michigan City, I heard about it. But everybody was trying to give me a cigarette, and I was, no, I'm good, I'm good. Finally, the guy said, you can have the rest of my cigarette, and I took it. Exactly, Mark. Kevin, my partner in prison, said the best thing they did is when they took cigarettes out of prison because he was able to quit. Still, I don't know about 5 house, but I'm assuming since it looked like 2 house that it was still 2. But I do know 2 house was steel cells, a 1/4 inch thick steel. You can stick your mirror around and talk to your neighbor. Well, or neighbors. Just imagine 2 people being in there. But 3 house was concrete. I think cinder blocks. There's concrete though. Yeah, like Judy said, prehistoric roaches. Them things were huge. She was there. She can confirm everything I'm saying. Nobody gets out of here without singing the blues. Yeah, they make the little house roaches look like babies or something, Tammy. I don't know. I know it was built in 1836. It started out just as a couple housing units. You know, the prisoners built it, and they just kept adding to it. Yeah, she's not lying about those roaches. Damn things.
Fine. Good, yeah.
Yeah, I did too, Bill.
It was
That's when I think after that, they built 2 house and 5 house, which is called K and J Hall. And I think 2 house was called originally F and G Hall. That's a good idea, Zeus. Might have to try that. Because look, I can't go through another summer like we just went through. It about killed me. And I was more worried about Mark because his lungs are worse than mine. I was never over there. Well, I was one time, but I didn't know how many floors it's at. I think it's 2 or 3, Bill. I'm not sure. I know when they took me over there, and one time we went up 2 floors. But I don't know if there's any more or not. I think there was. Morrison or Norson? I think I know Morrison. Either Morris or Morrison. Jim Morrison. Jim Morrison. Everybody around here has got to either have a motorcycle, which is not bad. I don't mind those. But they got these trucks and these 4-wheelers and stuff all souped up. Morrison, huh? No. I'm not sure, Tammy. Or you're allergic to the adhesive? Kevin Morrison. Man, that name sounds familiar. Was he Family Values, Tammy? Yeah, I think it was 2 floors. And then you had H Hall is right in there too, but H Hall, a lot of people call it one house nowadays, but we called it H Hall. 4 house, we called A Hall. I probably know him, Tammy. Right, just like Judy said. No, L Hall was on the outside of the place. H Hall used to be where they brought people in. It used to be receiving, and for everybody from all over the state. But A Hall was, when I was there, A Hall was the honor house. Yeah, it did have asbestos, Mark. They said they took it out, though. Right, right. Exactly, Bill. How you doing? Yeah, that's back when when they was receiving, diagnostic and receiving, they had Goldfinger there. I'm glad I didn't run into that dude. Dr. Goldfinger. Yeah. Big diesel truck. Flatbed. A lot of them don't, Tammy. A lot of them don't learn. Oh yeah, Mona. Mona, I was very concerned about. Well now. See how everybody tries to outdo one another with the sound of their engines. But yeah, Mona, you've been in the prison system. Even if you haven't, you've heard about Mona. Mona is a knock your ass out and take you. Yeah, they didn't want to make Judy sergeant there because she was a woman. She had to fight for that position. And tell you what, MSP was a good old boys club. And those guards, or at least when I was there, they would beat your ass. All right, Tammy, you have a good one. I ain't going to be on here too much longer myself. It's starting to get dark out here. I guess I could go in. Oh, it's kind of crowded in there. But yeah, we're gonna go there next Sunday and film it, make you guys a video of it. It's not gonna be one of those ghost tour things. It's gonna be just me telling about the prison and showing different areas. The prison actually wants me to do tours. They said you get, I think it's 20 people, then we'll have you do a tour. Why don't you get 20 people and pay me to do it? But they want me to get my own group of people to do it. Yeah. Hey, Bill, I would take those COs over any of the COs they got nowadays. I mean, that's the truth. All those old school COs, they was tough, but they weren't little. How could I say it? They weren't. What's the word I'm looking for, Judy, for the COs nowadays? The ones nowadays are soft. Right, exactly. I deal with them any day of the week. Then there was let's just call them the B word. Those B's they got working nowadays. What the heck? It's lit up like a Christmas tree. You liked Mona? I did not like Mona. Stay away from me. Yeah, it's true. The youngsters are, and then they feel like they got to prove something, you know. Plus, the ones back in the day, back at MSP, they let us get away with a lot of shit. They won't let you get away with nothing nowadays. You can't even walk out of the chow hall with a pack of sugar.
He said he told him to wait for us in the water.
We used to walk back from the chow hall. We'd have oranges, and if they seen you with a bunch of oranges, they just take them from you. You know, they knew what you was doing, but you'd come back with cups of milk. They didn't care. I do remember Cassidy. Jay Cassidy, yep. That's crazy, man. Bill's bringing back all kinds of memories. Right, Mark. They was tough, but they wouldn't do anything to you unless you gave them problems, you know. Oh, wow. That's crazy. That is crazy, man. Wow. Did you know Sergeant Staten, Bill? Right. Yeah, Staten. He he sounded like Emmer Fudd when he talked. That's right, Mark. Exactly right. And the old head guards, they just leave them alone. Don't cause them any problem. They're gonna leave you alone. And they'll let you get away with a lot of stuff too, if you ain't giving them any problems. They catch you drunk, they tell you, go to your cell, man. I don't want to see you out of the cell the rest of the day. I don't want to do any paperwork. Take your drunk ass to your cell. I had them tell me that once. It's the one and only time I got drunk in prison. Told me to come go to my cell and never come. He didn't want to see me the rest of his shift. See this place, all these lights come on here? Kind of almost made me jump. Hey, them old heads, Bill, they got some stories, man. They got some good stories. And they're going to tell you like it is, you know. They ain't going to, these young guys running around. But the Missouri Department of Corrections is now paying $38,000 a year for a starting CO. They're proud of that. Is the chat still going? Can't tell. It's not moving. Is it froze? It's getting dark on me. Should I go in? All right, thanks, Zeus. I was there in the 80s, Bill, and old heads told me it was worse before I got there. Yeah, that's true. That's very true, Mark. Yeah, it's getting dark out. I'm about ready to call it. Either that or go inside for a little bit. You guys want me to go in or you want me to go ahead and call it? I'll leave it up to you. That's right. Always have your shoes on when you leave the cell, Mark. These young kids nowadays that come to prison walking around in their shower shoes. I can't believe it. I tell them all, when I was there, I told them all the time, man, don't walk around in your shower shoes. Man, what is wrong with you? If something kicks off, you're done. And well, I'll be in Jeff City next Monday. I think that's up there near where you're at. But I don't know, maybe we can see you or something. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to get off here, guys. It's been on here almost an hour. So I'll catch you all later. You guys have a good night. Good night, Bill. Good night, Mark. Good night, Judy. I sound like a Walton somewhere. Good night, Zeus.